subscribe? Darling Radio. Why you subscribe?
All right, who is this Jaden guy? All right, who is Jaden? All right, who is Jaden? Who is it? What's up, player?
Yo, bro.
What's up, Jaden? Where you from, brother?
Yo, what's up?
Where you from, brother?
Where you from, bro?
We're from America. Where you from with that hairline, brother? Where you from?
South Africa, bro.
South Africa. Okay, well, you got that South African line up. All right, brother. All right, Jaden. We're gonna go somewhere else with this thing. All right, Jaden. All right, brother. No match. Okay. All right, brother had him a South African fade. All right. Oh goodness, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? The line of recommendation restricted. Blah blah blah. What are we doing here? Okay. All right. Y'all share the space and hit the hearts. Share the space and hit the hearts, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Share the space and hit the hearts. Let me get some more folks in here. Shout out to everybody, man. We're having some good conversation in here. Let me see. What's up, Ebony Dean? How are you doing, beloved? All right. Y'all raise your hand if you want to get up. Let's do it like that. If you want to get up, raise your hand. Y'all hit them hearts, man. Come on, hit them hearts. Hit them hearts. Hit them hearts. Somebody said he was an African Steph Curry. All right. I heard Akon got locked up. He's out of jail. They locked him up for like a suspended license or something. There was something going on with him. All right. Y'all hit them hearts, man. We need to get 100,000 hearts. All right. We got to get 100,000 hearts. You say, why everybody want to be FBA now? Yeah, man. Everybody's trying to claim FBA now. You know? We got a lot of people out here cosplaying and faking the funk. All right. Let's get some of these sisters in here. All right. Let's get some of these sisters in here. Y'all raise your hand. And y'all, thank y'all for the gifts. Y'all hit those gifts up. All right. Okay, let me see. Let me see who we got. All right, let's go. Who is this? Robin? Let's try Robin. Robin, hop on in. I'm just trying random people, seeing what's up. Robin, hop on in.
Hello?
What's up, Robin?
Nothing much.
What's on
Just
your
like
mind, bro?
seeing nothing, just like seeing your content. I've been watching for a couple of years. I've seen the movies and the documentaries that you made, and I just want to tell you that I appreciate you.
Man, respect to that, man. Respect. I love that, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me get my brother Afro Elite in here. Y'all need to be following my brother Afro too. What's up, brother Afro?
Tariq, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you, Afro?
I'm good. Man, the calls have been crazy tonight, ain't they?
Oh,
Man.
God. Yes, sir. Man.
Now, the one thing I find interesting is that when the tethers get mad, notice how they always, well, y'all get shot by the police and the police gonna get y'all, the police gonna do that. But when we talk about delineating, they make the argument that the police can't tell who's Black American and who's not. They can't tell who's FBA. But when they get mad, they be all like, oh, that's why the police shoot you guys. That's why the police. Notice how almost white supremacists like, or white T supremacists like how they talk.
Exactly.
When they bring that up. And to speak on delineation from the other caller you had before, notice how also the tethers view delineation as something hostile, like we're attacking them.
Right.
All we saying is we're going to leave them alone. Like with the boycott that we had this August. All we said is, hey, we're not going to attack your businesses. We're not going to vandalize it, mess it up, steal from it. We're just going to leave you alone. And they're coming like, what, look, guys, why are you doing this to us? How could you do us like that? All we saying is we leaving you alone. We're minding our own business. We don't sabotage you guys. Unlike them, when it comes to reparations, you got the Candace Owens, Coleman Hughes, Brian Donalds. They deliberately sabotage us. We don't go out of our way to sabotage them.
Exactly.
All delineation is saying we're leaving you all alone. And they're making it seem like that's an attack, which proves that we're their lifeline.
Yes. Yes. Man, very good point. Thank you so much, Brother Afro. Y'all follow our Brother Afro. Man, yeah, these folks sit up here crying about us all day, every day, complaining about us delineating, doing marathon spaces on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all on social media, every day, all day. And in reality, we're not doing anything to them. We're not doing anything to you people. We're not victimizing you. We're not doing anything to you. We're saying, okay, since you're so great and you work so hard and you come over with $2 and you did so much better than us, which is what y'all like telling each other, okay, go on with your $2, knock yourself out. We ain't gonna put the cape on for you because you obviously don't need us because of all that hard work. So just keep doing your hard work. We're gonna do our thing over here. We don't want you in our business when it comes to our political stuff and our lineage stuff. We don't want you in here in our business because you want us to stay out of yours. Remember when Gervais and all that, y'all said, hey, that's Trinidadian. Y'all don't want no foundational Black Americans claiming Gervais. And okay, y'all said we can't touch your culture. Don't touch ours. Wet, nigga. Y'all were running around here talking about culture and who has it and who don't. Y'all said we don't have culture. Oh, really? Okay. So let's look at the scoreboard of culture. All the things that we put on the scoreboard, we're gonna put a line in the middle and claim all of the stuff that we created culturally, and then we're gonna let you have all of your cultural things. And the scoreboard ain't really looking that popping. Your scoreboard ain't looking popping like that. So the reality set in. Yeah, you ain't really got nothing popping, and y'all been parasiting off of us. And now the parasiting has stopped. And the main thing that they're upset with is, and like I said earlier, you can't dump your garbage on us because, see, they like delineating on their own terms. See, they like to delineate and they like to control the delineation process. And usually the delineation is when they get a win. When they get a win, they make sure to let everybody know there's a flag that they're going to pop out, just like that basketball player. I keep forgetting his name. That NBA player, they won a playoff, and this dude, a Haitian flag just popped out of nowhere. But when y'all do crimes, when y'all do drugs, when y'all eating cats, and we all black and we ain't supposed to delineate. No, we're going to delineate all across the board. If you want to take your wins with you and go to that side of the street, you're going to take your damn losses too. When you have a dirty ass mammy who has a house full of roaches and trash who ain't of our lineage, you gonna take her on there across the street with you too. Take your dirt cookies across the street with you too. Take your filth, take your scams, take all of that with you too. Take all of that with you. Because y'all want to be black when y'all want to dump crime and dump degeneracy. All of your degeneracy, you want to dump it on blackness. And we're not letting you do that. It's a whole new day. Let me get some more folks in here. Excuse me. Let's get some more people in here. Y'all sisters, raise those hands if you want to get up here. Raise those hands. And everybody raise your hands if you want to get up here. Let's get Don. Let's try Don. Caramel, are you still in here with your cake soap? All right. Man, you can learn a thing from being Haitian. Caramel, what can we learn, ma'am? What can we learn? And what did you learn except fleeing and being an anchor baby? What can we learn, dear? See, y'all not gonna sit up here and try to pop your collar to some shit you ain't even rocking with. You ain't even over there. Y'all love fleeing and then telling us how great everything is. Y'all love that Prince of Zamunda stuff. Y'all come over here and try to tell us how popping things are. We ain't buying that. Some of us have been there. I've been there. So, man, that ain't going to work over here. That's not going to work We ain't buying that. Somebody said, "What, you gonna give us some dirt cookie recipes? What, you gonna give us some cat soup? What are you talking about?" No, what we gonna learn from you? Come on now. All right, let me see who we got. Y'all raise those hands, family. Let's raise those hands and let me see who wants to get on. Who are these people? I'm gonna just invite a bunch of people on. I'm gonna invite. Who's this? Somebody frying iguana. What's that iguana talk? Frozen leaf. And who is that? Daniel? Mr. Daniel?
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing, Daniel? Hop on camera, Daniel.
Camera?
Yes, sir. Hop on camera, Daniel.
I'm kind of like, I'm looking like
Brother,
a
don't
little
punk out.
ashy. I'm looking ashy.
Brother, stop bullshitting. Hop on camera, brother. Hop
But
on camera.
I thought you supposed to debate.
Hop on camera. Let's talk, brother.
I'm looking a little ashy.
Brother, we ain't trying to date you, my nigga. Hop on camera so we can talk to you.
Man, I'm ashy right now.
Hop on
Okay.
camera so it ain't gonna be no trolling. Hop on camera.
I ain't trolling. I don't troll
Hop on
nobody.
camera then, bro. Hop on camera.
Turn on camera. Okay, how do I do? Okay, turn on camera.
Yep, and then hit save. Turn the camera on and hit save. There you go. There you go. So what's on your mind, brother? Where you from?
I love to. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. And where's your family
Yeah.
from? Where's your family from?
My father's from Cuba.
Okay. And your mother's from where?
She's from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay. Where some of my people are from. So you half Cuban. Where's your dad now?
He probably sleep or something. I don't really know. He probably sleep.
So is your last name Hispanic?
No, it's Carter because he worked with the Carters.
Like Jimmy Carter?
Carters,
Okay. Which Carter, my nigga? I don't know what.
Well, I'll put it like this. He was a Jewish convert. We are Jewish people, but we believe in Jesus.
Well, y'all also a Cuban Jew who believe in Jesus, who's a convert. Boy, y'all, it's all over the place.
Like we really want to be Israeli. Like I want to move to Israel. I want to move to Jerusalem.
Okay. So you Jewish, but you okay. Okay. So what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
You said that I think you said something about Somalis eating bugs.
I didn't say that.
Or they chew chat the green leaves.
Cat. Yeah, it's like
Cat,
that.
yeah, they get cat. I love cat too, a different kind of cat, but I get what they mean too.
Yeah, they get high off that. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that. I can't lie, they do that.
Now, brother, are you high? Are you on something?
Oh, if not at all. I'm completely. I'm straight edge.
Okay. So what's on your mind, bro? What else is on your mind, brother?
It's just black people, black communities around the world, like the FBAs want us to bend at their knee, and I disagree with that. You are not the king of blackness or black people.
Oh, okay. Well, we are.
I think
we are
that
the
there's
kings
a superior. I don't like the superiority.
We are the kings and queens of black people globally. Well, we are.
But it's like a superiority complex.
Not really.
That's a little
Not
bit
really.
racist.
It's a handling business complex. We handle black business. We're the only ones who've handled black business consistently and stood on blackness and not tried to be anything else. That's what.
But don't y'all rely on the white man? Y'all rely on the white man for everything you got.
How?
Well, a lot of it, like social services, where would the black American be without the white man?
What does that mean? We'll be fine.
I mean, I'm just saying, look, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of things in the United States that they take use of are built by white people. They didn't build that.
Yeah, sir, we built the United States. They couldn't build it on their own. They failed when they tried.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about that. I'm positive about that. See, that's tether level.
I thought we were talking honesty here.
I'm positive about that. That's why your family failed in Cuba and had to come over here. They couldn't do nothing.
I mean, that's Castro, really. It's really Castro.
Yeah, y'all blame everybody. Yeah, it's always somebody else where y'all had to flee. Y'all couldn't get nothing popping. You come from a fleeing lineage, sir.
Well,
We
look,
didn't
look,
flee.
black Cubans and what about and it's funny. I
Yeah,
think
you
a lot
come,
of it's the big thing you guys have.
sir. You come from a lineage where people literally hop on inner tubes and float to Florida. That's your lineage, sir. You understand? We don't do shit like that. So yeah, speak for yourself. Unmute your mic, because I didn't want you talking over me. Okay, oh wait, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Huge point though. You're missing a huge
What
point.
what point am I missing, sir?
You know, it was like a fate. You know, not that we didn't choose. A lot of us didn't choose that. It
What
was
you mean you
given
didn't
to us.
choose it?
You know, just living in those third world. They are third world countries. I won't lie about that. The living standard for FBAs, you know, is very high. But
Why?
given to them
Why?
by
Why? Why is
a
it
fate,
high? Why is it high?
because the governments there don't work. It has
Because
nothing
we,
to do with
yeah, yeah,
race.
it's high because we stood on business and we made the standard of living high. We raised the standard of living. We
Well, I
weren't
mean,
gonna
if
let
you look at it, you look at a
we
place
weren't no
like Cuba.
slow down while I'm talking, brother. We weren't gonna let them have us in shanty towns and in dilapidated areas without services while we're paying taxes in a country we built. We made them give us everything that we're supposed to have. We made them do that. So we don't owe nobody no favors. We made them do that
With
because we
all due
built this
res-
country.
with all due respect, or this sounds like we wasery. We wasery knows no bounds
What's we
because
wasery? We okay? What am I lying about?
well, it's just we wasery. We built this and we
We
built that.
did.
We did
We
this. We
did.
did that. We
We
did
did.
this. We did all this, but we could not do it in our own West African state.
Well, yes,
And
sir. Yeah. Looking back 500 years ago now, if you want to go into West Africa, yeah, there was some stuff that was popping in West Africa hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff over there.
I'll
Yeah,
say this: you
Timbuktu.
will not see
And you
Afro-Colombians.
had Aboriginal people doing fly things over here too. We had an ethnogenesis, and we showed how it was done here as foundational Black Americans.
The very genesis of the Black American, you say, be gone here, but you don't see Black Cubans saying that. You don't see Black Colombians
Because you ain't
saying
built
that.
nothing down there, and y'all fleeing to come here.
Well, we have the same history. We came here
Not
on the
really. Yeah,
transatlantic slave trade as well.
yeah, it's a different. We had a different ethnogenesis. Yeah, we
Well,
never fled and we never made deals. Y'all made deals with the white supremacists down there in Cuba, in Colombia, and all those places. Y'all made little deals and treaties and plea deals with them on paper. We never did that. That's what makes us different.
well, you know,
Right?
see, we have that is a
And not
fundamental
only that,
historical difference
to,
that
to
we
help
have.
to help liberate Cuba, we were going down. It was foundational Black Americans going down there to help to get the Spanish off that ass and other people. We were helping to liberate y'all in Cuba in the 1800s. You want to go there with it? We were helping to liberate you down there.
I don't want to go there. You know, I'll say this. I think you should date. You should debate Lauren Chin. You should debate Lauren Chin. And
Tell me the
um.
wannabe, the Asian white supremacist wannabe.
Oh yeah, you should. I like
Oh,
her,
so that's who
but
you.
I
So
don't
wait,
have
hold. Let me
much
ask you
more to
this. Let me ask
say.
you this. So, do you listen to Nick Fuentes and all those guys?
Absolutely not. He is reprehensible. I don't want him to take over the
But
right. We
Lauren
have a
Chin
good
is
image
like
on
the
the right.
same thing. Lauren Chin, you
Oh
listen. Were you a Charlie Kirk fan and all that stuff?
yes, but he was pro. He was pro
Oh, okay,
Jew, and
yeah.
I am also pro
This is
Jew.
why we delineate from y'all tethers. This is who y'all be listening to. They come over here and start getting down with the white tea supremacists. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Well, no. I don't support white supremacy. I'm pro. I'm a Zionist. I'm pro Jew, and I think black people need the Jews. You know.
Speak for yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. You
Well, you know,
you need you bigging up a lot of white
Israel.
you need a lot of white tea supremacists, and you need a lot
No.
of.
Israel is an American value. Israel and Zionism are American values. I
Okay,
will not go
okay,
against.
there you go. That's enough tether babble. All right, that's enough tether babble. All right, that family delineation is the best thing ever. Do y'all want to unify with this? When people start talking about unity, how are we gonna unify with this? How are we gonna unify with this, family? Let's be real. This is why I'm glad we're having these conversations and we're getting to hear these damn people and let them talk so you can see the garbage ass mindset that they have. We ain't gonna, family, this is why we've been failing trying to be on some global kumbaya with these people. Listen to the mindset, man. We see a melanated person and we think, okay, he's thinking like us. This is why delineation is so damn important. We can't just look at somebody's melanin and assume, okay, he's going to have the same mindset that I have when it comes to battling white supremacy. These people mentally are gone. These folks who come from these tether ass back, they are psychologically defeated, man. They're gone. If white people did everything for us, we did right. We got to owe the white people. The white supremacists got these people, man. They ain't like us, man. They're not like us. They don't think like us. You understand? I don't even believe his mama's from Montgomery, by the way. I think she's a tether too. But these people don't think like us. We got to stop being fooled by melanin. All right? We cannot be fooled by melanin. You better know what's in that person's mind. This dude listens to Lauren Jen and Charlie Kirk. That's who he listens to. These folks come over and psychologically align with the whitey supremacists. Just like Cake Soap Caramel in here. Just like Afro Elite says, she sounds just like them. Well, that's why y'all be getting shot in the back. They sound just like them with her cake soap on. Yeah? These folks side with the same people who decimated their homeland, who they didn't stand up to. Yeah, all skin folk ain't kin folk, man. Yeah, we can't, family, we cannot have these psychologically defeated tethers in our circles. We're not supposed to unify with them. We can't unify with them. Yeah? These people are they're gone. Yeah? And they be loud and wrong. All right? Let me get some more folks in here. Man. Come on. We got 71,000 likes. Hit those likes, family. Hit those likes. Hit those hearts. Carmel wants to get back in here. Oh, Lord. Carmel, what do you want? Carmel, what do you want? Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to get somebody else in here to deal with Carmel. Antonio?
Yo, what's up, homie?
What's up, Antonio? How you doing, brother?
Hey, good. Hey, look, man. Hey, first of all, that root word deodorant ain't no joke, man. I like that.
Respect.
Yeah, and I don't bought that the automatic like 3 times and gave it out for gifts. But anyway, I wanted to ask you, man. Did you hear about the FBA brother in North Carolina that shot the white cop Saturday morning?
No, what happened? And talking code, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this brother went into the emergency room over here in Garner, North Carolina, and he was having a mental thing going on. So the security officer grabbed him by the arm and pulled out the gun, and a fight broke out. So the security officer shot himself, and the gun fell, and they fought for the gun. And I don't know if the brother shot him or if he died from his own gunshot wound. But it was all over the news Saturday morning and Saturday night. But when the truth started coming out, what really happened, they just killed the whole story. It haven't been on the local news since Sunday morning, and I just think that's kind of strange, right?
Okay, yeah, I got to look into that. That sounds interesting. I got to look into it.
Yeah,
I
look
better.
at Wake May Garner.
Hey, brother, you gotta say pew pew. Don't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
don't say popped. Say injured.
Right. Yeah, you got. Yeah, watch your.
My
Yeah.
bus. I'm just waking up, man. I'm a little
Okay,
sleepy.
bro. Thank you. Now, Dan, I want you to talk to Carmel. Carmel wants to get back up to tell us about all the great things in Haiti. Carmel, hop on in, man.
Shout out to Haiti.
Thank you.
So when did your family immigrate over here?
In the 80s and 70s.
So it's like right after the Papa Doc situation.
Yeah, you could say that.
You got family in Paris?
No, in Haiti.
None in Paris?
Probably do, but don't know.
Did any of your people side with Papa Doc?
Did they side with Papa Doc? Yes.
Okay, I can tell. So you have
Yeah,
Matumbo
we
people in your
definitely
family?
are dictated, like they into that dictator stuff.
Je suis la Jouvie?
Qui salia?
Oh, so you one of those. Okay, so the reason why so you one of those. So you speak French.
No, Creole. I grew up here. So.
No, I'm saying, but like, so your people, okay, so just a quick history lesson. Papa Doc was a very evil man. I know you heard me talk about the SARS situation, but the Matumbo people over there, you familiar with those people, Carmela?
Mm-hmm.
Carmela?
Yep.
Do you realize what they were doing? You know they didn't get paid from the state, right? They got paid through extortion rackets.
It was a corrupt government. I understand.
They were licensed by the government. So this is what Western powers have done to Haiti, and this is the reason why a lot of Haitians are in the state that they're in. So, brief history of Haiti. Haiti was an island nation. They revolted. They killed all the French people. They eliminated all the French people, and then they kind of became their own sovereign nation. Toussaint Louverture decided, you know what? Let's sign this treaty and get it over with. They starved that man to death in Paris. Fast forward to tape, some of the people, much weaker spirit, by the way, they ended up paying reparations to French, and the French army had no way of actually stopping them, so they kind of just sold themselves out. And the west of the Western world has been extorting Haiti for its resources ever since. The United States government took a vested interest in Haiti. Papa Doc was the America's partner. Matter of fact, when he fell ill and had a heart attack, they sent the best surgeons from America over there to save his life. And they allowed him to go on further. But then when this started to come out, all the human rights violations that he had, which we already knew, by the way, the government already knew, when they started to become more public, they kind of quietly took a step back from him, but they didn't interfere. And he pretty much decimated Haiti's coffers. He allowed the Matumbo people to run all over Haiti, killing people. Eliminating people. He did a lot of foul stuff. He was basically the Haitian version of the German chancellor in 1942. So that's the type of stuff he was doing. And it's crazy the fact that you said your people supported him. Do you understand how the detriment he was to Haiti? And then a lot of his followers, after he fell, fled to France and America. So a lot of the Haitians you see, the reason why they had that anti-black thing, because they weren't necessarily pro-black. I mean, they pretended to be, because Papa Doc rose to power pretending that he was part of the, what's the religion you guys practice over there, if I'm not mistaken? I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, that's how he got on. So you skin bleach, you supported Papa Doc.
I
And
skin
then,
bleached.
ma'am, why do you call yourself Caramel?
That's my legal name. My name is Carmel, and it's my great aunt's name. It comes from like 4 generations. It's literally my name.
Okay. So it got nothing to do with your skin tone.
No, and that's my real skin tone. This is like me. I don't bleach, sir. I do not
Ma'am.
bleach.
Your
You could
name-
go and
your
look at
name need to- your
videos. You
name
could look
need
at my knuckles.
name-
I don't bleach.
Your name need to be Mocha, because that's what you really look like.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
nothing
I
wrong.
like
It's nothing
Mocha
wrong
too.
with that. It's nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
But
any
why?
color shade of
I'm still. I'm sorry, Tariq. I'm still getting over the fact that your people actually supported Papa Doc. So this goes back to what we was talking about earlier about not wanting to unite with these people. Papa Doc was an enemy to his own people. Like when I cannot say on this live the type of
No.
stuff he was doing. You saying he was an enemy to his own people?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Really?
Who did he help?
He helped. Listen, there's different groups and sections in Haiti that, yes, that may have, upper hand when it
Ma'am.
comes to the
Ma'am.
say so. When the other tribes and the other tribes, I could say it like that.
Oh,
Just
shit.
they're using that. It's just like same thing that's going on
Oh,
in
I'm
Venezuela.
so
Well.
sorry.
Same thing that goes on in America. You have your haves and you have your have-nots.
No.
It's in every country.
No. He literally took a group of people and he was like, you know what? They're the most ruthless people here. Put these shades on, put this suit on, don't smile, right? And you can do whatever you can. I'm not gonna pay you, but earn your living however you want to. And by the way, here's the official government seal to go do that. Now they were completely exonerated from any crimes they ever committed. As a matter of fact, they had the backing from the state. Is that true or false?
Yeah, you're right about that. You're
Okay, so
right about
how right?
that. America.
So you had people, you had legitimate people in Haiti who had businesses, who did what they're supposed to do, who paid taxes, who actually had businesses set up in France. They had import-export businesses. Those businesses went out. Those businesses employed hundreds of people, by the way. And the Matumbo people was like, you know what? We need a piece of that. And when they couldn't pay the pieces, they burnt the businesses down, plunging even more people into poverty. Kidnappings. It's the state sanctioned kidnappings sound like it's benefiting the people.
No, not at all. I'm not
That
saying
was
I
a
agree.
huge source of their income.
I understand, but I'm not saying I agreed with that. We don't
You
agree with
said
what
he
our
helped
parents
some
did,
people.
but he
That's not
did.
helping.
It was a sector that was for him, that was benefiting off of what was going on.
Even his own court regarded him as a tyrant. Like, what are you talking? So United States
I'm not
government,
saying that he wasn't evil.
ma'am,
You guys are
y'all
thinking.
supported him though.
But I didn't support him. I wasn't even born.
I'm so happy this live is
Parents
recorded.
were.
At the family, when y'all hear this,
Yeah.
remember what she said. I asked her, so your people supported Papa Doc. You said yes. That's why I assumed you were from France. And you lived in France.
Oh,
You had people in France.
no.
Ma'am, it's all good. So we know it's, and this is why we can't unite with these people. This is why delineation has to be done, because these people may look like us, but if you know their history and what they supported, like that was literally self-genocide what he was doing. That was I cannot really get into it on this live, but it was a lot of foul stuff. These people come over to society. You know what they say? Oh, black people don't want to learn. Black people get unalived in the street. The police do this. Police. No wonder she has that mentality. After this live, y'all do nothing else. Go look up Papa Doc. You can go look at the 5-minute YouTube video of it. It's a quick overview, and you be like, "Whoa!" You would be baffled.
Daniel.
Like the amount of evil this man was like Satan incarnate. What's going on, young lady?
Daniel, we're not going to sit here and blame one guy who was the head of a nation and make it seem like he was the end all, like he was the worst that ever lived. That title belongs to Hitler, and a couple other generals that are also lived and also in this country as well.
Are you a soccer fan?
I don't want you to try to denigrate Haiti just to try to.
I'm not talking about Haiti. I'm not talking about Haiti. I'm talking about the
but
leader.
You were talking about Haiti, and I just
said you supported Papa Doc. Did you not?
There's so much positive of Haiti that
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. You said Papa Doc,
light on the little
DLC.
small negative thing.
Yo, let's get these likes up. We at 80K. We need to get 100K. Real quick. So you said you supported Papa Doc. I mean, are you a
I don't support him. The guy is dead. He wasn't.
Sure.
I wasn't even born.
Okay, we all gonna pretend like you didn't say what you said. But are you?
No. My parents. You asked me if my parents are. Dude.
Sure, same thing. Are you a soccer fan, like football or whatever y'all call it over there?
Yeah.
Do you watch it professionally?
No, my husband does.
Okay, cool. If a team loses so much, their coach get fired, right?
Yeah, that goes for almost any sport.
Exactly. So who do they blame when a team loses? You see the point we're making here? So when I was say Papa Doc was an evil person, see, say what you want about the guy over in Germany. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know. The guy over in Germany, he was doing that to other people, not his own people. He was doing the same stuff, but to his own people. The same thing with Stalin over there in Russia. He kind of got rid of 30 million of his own people. Now you see where the issue comes into play. Now I'm not saying doing it to other people is right, but when you do it to your own people to appease. So let's be clear. He did that to his own people to appease a foreign imperialistic government. That's what he did it for.
Okay, you know what, Daniel? I like that. So I kind of see that you're an advocate to stand on, uniting instead of dividing.
Whoa. I'm all for
so
delineation.
you're more of a, uniting. I could tell by the way you're conversating, which goes against what Tariq is saying, because he's been sitting here trying to divide us, right? When he should be trying to unite us. He continued to say that Haitians eat mud cookies, right? He continued to say that we're teethers or whatever you want to call it, like you ain't coming on the transatlantic slave trade, chained under boats. So I'm hold on. Let me finish. I'll let you talk.
That's not exactly true.
Because Daniel, you're united. You're a uniter, right? And you're literally going against what the guy that brought you on here, who is Tariq, who wanted you to divide, who wants you to help divide us.
From that trade, actually made it to the United States of America. Most of them actually ended up in.
What happened? Oh, what happened? Oh, shit.
I'm here.
Hear me? Like check 1 2.
Yeah, we hear you there.
Okay, yeah. So again, like I was saying, the slave trade, less than 8% of those people actually made it over here to America. Now we're talking about most of us already here. So most of y'all don't know. In the 14th century, there's this thing called the Maui Empire. Look it up. A lot of black people were already here.
I know.
Those Caucasian natives, right? Those are people who came over from the Bering Strait. That's a whole other group of people. That's why they're not actually quote unquote native. We were already here. So a lot of us, again, can trace our ancestry all the way back. Now, when I talk about Haiti, I'm just talking about it purely from a historical standpoint. Now, there are a lot of social issues over there in Haiti that I don't necessarily like. And instead of like, because I could have a conversation about that too. Tariq is not wrong in what he's saying. Actually, this is things that people from Haiti have said. As a matter of fact, Haitians, along with white poor Americans in the South, white T Americans in the South, have eaten dirt cookies because they couldn't grow the land. And their thought process on eating dirt cookies was that there's some sustenance in there left over from the seeds. Because if you know anything about farming, you don't necessarily have to tend to it, and sometimes crops will come back. So they were trying to get the nutrients from the dirt. So it's not an uncommon thing. The Irish have done it. The British have done it. Black Americans have not done it because, unlike most of these people, we actually know how to cultivate the land and get the resources we need from it. So I'm not saying you guys ate dirt cookies as an insult. I'm saying it as a base and historical fact. You guys did actually eat dirt cookies. So he's not lying when he says that. I think the whole point of him pointing out some of the things that you guys do in your culture is to say, hold on, you can say this about our culture, but let's look at the actual facts in your culture. Like case in point.
But it's not a part of our culture to eat dirt cookies, and that's only a small, minute portion. You making it seem like I've had ancestors that's eating dirt cookies. We cultivated the land. Haiti, come on.
All I'm saying is, I'm not saying this as an insult. So my closest friends are Haitian. Everybody knows this. I trust me. I love the Haitians, which is why I don't necessarily like to do this type of stuff. But if you're trying to lie, we must tell the truth. I mean, if you're trying to say he's lying about this, I can actually point,
small, minute portion.
There's a small minority. Listen, right?
That's poor. They don't even have.
Listen. I got you. There's a small minority of people in America, right, who are foundational Black American who do not like us. That is our Sambo class. But to say that all foundational Black Americans love us as a people would be a flat out lie, which is why we don't say that. As a matter of fact, we always say we're not a monolith. There are people who disagree with us. However, they're still from our lineage. Irregardless of you and your people not eating dirt cookies, there were people from your land who actively ate dirt cookies that you yourself even acknowledged. You just said that's a small minute. That is true. Cool. I would assume that's a small minute because most people around the world do have kind of food. But yeah, to say that they didn't do it is a lie. As a matter of fact, the people come over.
I never said they didn't.
Okay, cool. So to say that he's a lie for saying a verifiable, observable reality is false. So that you're the liar in this case.
No, he's the liar. He got up here and said a whole nation eats.
Ma'am, didn't you just say?
Do not put a whole nation down if you don't want me to put your whole nation down too. And my
say it, but it's not true.
90% of Black Americans smoke coke, snorted coke,
not true.
did heroin.
Not true.
Man, and let me tell you.
So let's be clear about this, right?
So is that a lie? Is that a lie?
Yes, I'll explain you what. I got you.
Let's take our eyes off of Haiti. We're not in Haiti. We're in America. Let's talk about what the Black Americans do to other cultures, how you treat other cultures that come into your country. You do not welcome Haitians with open arms. You do not welcome Cubans with open arms.
That is not
true.
You
do not welcome Mexicans with open arms. You do not welcome Venezuelans with open. You do not welcome nobody with open arms. That's not the color skin color.
So after 1965, I got you. After 1965. Right, the United States government before 1965 was not letting in melanated immigrants. They were letting in Asians. They weren't letting anybody who wasn't white. After Black folks got the civil rights situation, the next thing we focused on was our melanated brothers and sisters around the quote unquote diaspora. Huge mistake, by the way. We actually went to them. I forgot the act it was called. I just read it. But anyway, it allowed melanated immigrants to come over. That was a direct result of what we had fought for. And also, we also made sure they themselves were not facing the same level of discrimination we faced, because the idea was how these people reinforce us. But when they got over, what they did? They decided to take up arms with the same oppressors that we just got through fighting against. And as a matter of fact, they made the argument that, hey, we don't even have the same type of history as them, so we don't even have the same type of attachments, but we can still speak for them. That's their selling point. Case in point, right now, you're from Haiti, shout out to you, and your family supported Papa Doc. You guys actually went against the best interests of the people. Now, for personal gain, I'm sure, because who else would do that? Yeah, exactly.
Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Everybody does not do it. Everybody does not do it.
Trump is doing it now.
No, Trump is
enfranchising his own family in front of the American people, and nobody's saying anything about it, including the Black Americans. But they want to sit up here and hate on Haitians.
Because mass deportation is a benefit for Black Americans.
Like, we're the reason why you ain't getting your benefits. We're the reason why your economy is dropping.
We're not even tripping on that.
Let's be clear about this. Dollar is dropping.
Foundational Black Americans are not on food stamps by and large. As a matter of fact, I think it's only like 7 to 8 million.
No, we're only 13% of the population. Of course not.
Yeah, and it's less than 13% of us actually on it. And then when you account for the fact that majority of the quote unquote melanated immigrants, it's like 47% of melanated immigrants are actually on SNAP benefits. We did the math on it. So out of the 8 million people, I mean, out of 42 million people, 8 of them will be considered quote unquote black on paper. But of that, most of those people are actually melanated immigrants. It's not even us. That's why you didn't see black people tripping on it so much. And you have some people who ride the system their entire lives. Cool.
Black Americans.
Cool.
Black Americans.
Mostly
it's a part of their culture.
Well, mostly it's Caucasians to be exact. So when you look at the,
Tariq just said we're talking about black. Right? We're talking about
no. We're talking about them. You said American culture, and I'm just kind of breaking it down to you because
Dan, hold on one second. Carmel, you said you're married, right?
Yes.
Your husband white?
No, he's Haitian. He's Haitian. I married my own kind, sir. I don't step out like you and marry your own race. You guys go and marry outside your race.
And marry your own race?
I'm sorry, I meant to say he marries outside of his race. Majority of wealthy black men marry outside of their race because they see no value in their black American women. Let's talk about that. Why doesn't the black American man see any value in his own black American woman? You get a few coins in your pocket. You get a few coins in your pocket and you take it right back to the colonizers, but you want to sit here and talk shit about Haitians. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, my lady's black. So
let's talk about why 90% of your football team and basketball team marry white women, and because they see no value in the black American.
Most of those people aren't even from here. What are you talking about, man? And that's not true. It's actually, matter of fact,
it is true. It is true.
Even that, listen, even that number, ma'am, even that number reflects the 85%. Black men marry black women 85%. Right? What are you talking about? That's across the board.
And that Haitian, one of your Haitian representatives, Corinne Jean Pierre. She's a stud who married a white woman. So we going there? We going there, sweetie? Carmel? Unmute your mic, dear. You want to talk about what y'all do? Come on, Carmel.
Not to mention, y'all do that slave play nonsense. Yeah. Y'all do a lot of underhanded stuff. See, if you want to keep it history and above board, let's do that because we can throw mud.
Let's talk about now. Let's talk about now.
You sure you want to go that route?
Let's talk about now. Forget history. We can't change history, guys. History is history. What we do is work on changing it now. How about we work on not dividing each other? How about we work hard on not talking down on each other? How about we reunite?
How about you start
I don't want to disenfranchise black Americans from coming to Haiti. Let me tell you something about Haiti. Our Constitution, the Constitution of the land that you're in didn't include you, and it still doesn't even include you. But we still welcome you. You could come to Haiti, and our Declaration of Independence will still include you. You will still have rights to land the same way I do.
It definitely
Excuse me, and we don't.
You understand? You're here because of us. Like we literally went to our government and said, "Yo, let in black immigrants." As a matter of fact, when the Haitians would make it over to Florida, we actually fought for them to stay, just like they fight for the Cubans to stay. Like everything you saying, like we have historical context to back up what we're talking about. Like y'all just be saying stuff and then y'all move from one lie to the next lie. And then when y'all lies get debunked, then they want to talk that unity stuff. 20 minutes ago, you were just bragging about us getting pew down in the street. Now all of a sudden we need to unite. Now we have not once said anything about harm coming to y'all, nothing. I just spoke on the fact that I thought I was still baffled, still am, that the fact that her people supported Papa Doc. Like that is wild to me, y'all. Like I'm sorry to keep saying that. I really need y'all to drive home the type of evil this man was perpetrating on his own people. Like it's one thing to do it to the rest of the world, which is terrible. But he was doing that to his own people for Western approval. He was doing that to keep the French and America off his back. Yes, they only unite when it benefits them. Yeah, let's get the 100K likes. Y'all slipping. Yeah. Well, appreciate that, Flex.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. We're gonna wrap. I'm gonna get Carmel up out of here. She has cake soap to put on. But thank you so much, Dan. That was Dan, the legendary Dan, in the building. That was Dan. All right, cake soap, Carmel. Any last words, dear?
I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come onto your platform. I don't want to divide us. I really want to unite us. As a Haitian American, along with my Black American, brothers and sisters. I don't want to divide us. I want us to see each other as one. And I am on your side. I don't hate you. I never did and never will. I'm not on the colonizer side. I don't think like them. I just want you guys to open your guys, wake up, awaken your mind and understand what side you guys should be on. Stop defending a country who doesn't even defend you guys.
Why are you here then? Why are you here?
Can call my country. I understand that.
Why are you here?
But because the colonizers destroyed my country. If they didn't, I wouldn't be here, my darling.
How come you're in France? How come you didn't go to France?
Darling.
How come you didn't go to France?
But my parents didn't go to France, Tariq.
Well, how come they didn't go? Because they
I don't
destroyed
know.
your country.
They came here on the boat. Remember, you said they came on here on a raffle. The
Well, you could have
banana.
took a Spirit airline to France because they really destroyed your country and get your money back. They the ones who tow you up.
But so did America, Tariq.
No, well, France
America had
really.
interest in it as well.
Well, but
Let's not
France
do
really got
that.
in your ass. France really got
But
in that ass. So why come over here to us?
okay.
Because you had to come to
Who is
safety.
us?
Us
Who is
Foundation of
us?
Black
Who is
Americans.
us? Imperial Haiti built
Yeah.
America. Who is
No,
us?
what?
I
How?
am
What?
America.
What did you build? What did you build?
See, stop.
What did you
Stop
build?
doing that, Tariq.
What did you build?
You're dividing us.
What? You're not gonna sit here
I
lying.
don't have to tell you.
What did you build here?
We built Chicago.
No, you didn't.
We built. What you mean? We built all the historical buildings in Philadelphia.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't. You just sitting here lying, man. You just saying stuff. What are you talking about?
Do the history. Imperial Haiti.
I've done the history. No, you haven't. You haven't built that.
Watch
No, you
and go back and watch how Haiti built your White House.
How?
It was how? Go do your research. We don't have time on TikTok.
What? No Haitians over here building the White House? What are you talking about?
You have to go do your research.
I've done the research. It was Foundation of Black Americans doing that. When did the Haitian build the White House?
The slave field. You guys were picked.
When did the Haitian build the White House? How does that work?
You guys were still in slavery in 1930. You guys, come on.
And you're in slavery now. Your leader is barbecue. You're eating dirt cookies,
We're
running
not
from
in
barbecue.
slavery. Well, no, he's not. I just
Yes,
left
you are.
Haiti.
And you over here safe with us, ma'am. Yeah,
he's partying with the,
You're running from barbecue, and you're over here making cat recipes. So what are you talking about, ma'am?
You know what? You got but Black
you're
Americans
ducking
eat
ice.
snakes, alligators, possums. I've seen you guys in the backwoods.
No, you haven't, ma'am. You over here with cake soap, ducking ice. All right.
You guys eat mongoose.
So yeah, you got cake soap on, and you're looking for the ice truck, ma'am.
No, I'm just beautiful naturally. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm just naturally that beautiful.
But ma'am, you wouldn't need all that cake soap, ma'am.
I don't use cake soap, Tariq.
Yes, you, ma'am. You look like a piece of Play-Doh. You do, ma'am. You look like a Play-Doh. You look like
Tariq. I'll take it as a compliment.
All right, but take some of the cake soap off and let us see the mocha skin, sweetie.
I don't even have no makeup in half of the videos.
Yeah, that's the cake soap. You're letting the cake soap work its makeup, man.
Oh my God, it's not cake soap.
Good Lord.
Okay, Tariq.
Yeah, you look like Rihanna in the face and Grace Jones by the elbows. So it's all over the place, ma'am. You're confusing the kids.
I'll set you a follow too, Tariq.
All right. Well,
I'll set you a follow. I love you, Tariq.
All right, sac passe. All right.
Sac passe, not boule.
There you go.
All right, have a good night, Tariq.
All right. You're just lying for no damn reason. Stop it. Well, I mean, you're not going to sit up here just lying. Somebody said she looked casket ready. Ma'am, you look like you've been embalmed. All that damn cake soap. Boy, I hate when tethers be telling us why y'all love a country that don't love you. And your mustache is right up here under us. The fuck you talking about? Well, these people kill me with that. You sitting your ass right up here, under us. The hell you talking about? You ain't down there with barbecue them. Stop it. With all that damn cake soap. Get the hell out of here. Looking like the Siegfried and Roy albino tiger. Just over there, just albino for no reason. Damn. Crazy as cat shit, man. Oh, Lord. These people, well, they just be lying. The Haitians built the White House. What? Do your research. What? What kind of lies are those? Lies don't be making no sense. Lies don't be making a bit of sense. They just be saying shit. You know, they literally just be saying shit, boy. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, so they lie like 5-year-olds. Yeah. Man. Bless your heart. The family, delineation could not have come fast enough, family. It could not have come fast enough.
You wait. Wait.